Welcome back to Sawasdeekat. In this episode we start off in Ortigia near Syracuse, where we get moved on by the harbour police but manage to look around. We then go on to Correnti, where border control asks us who we are and what we're up to. And finally we get to Ragussa, where the boat is moored for a little while in this marina you can see now, and we hire a car, have a look around before we fly back to the UK for a special treat for Pookie's birthday. So this morning we find ourselves on the lovely island of Ortigia, and it all looks very calm this morning. Got this guy swimming naked around doing laps around here, and yeah, it's a beautiful place. We're gonna have a look around later today. That's Syracuse over there, so that's the main town, and you can walk across. I think it's kind of connected. I don't really know the setup. Apparently it's a 10-minute walk from Syracuse into this island here called Ortigia, and we're going to park our dinghies just along that little pontoon there, and then we're going to walk into town, see if we can find a market, see if we can have a look round before we go on to our next destination. Well, because we love a bit of food, we're going to try and find the local market. Let's go. Oh. Getting ready for the day. Wow, that's some sort of architecture, that. Very nice. That rivals a lot of places that we've seen. Look at that for architecture. Whew. Right, let's go. Let's find this market. Well, it's 36 degrees. We had to cut out all sorts of different streets because we walked for what seems like ages, but it's probably just the heat. And we found the market.
They believe in Sicily, the louder you shout, the more business you will get.
We bought some food and fish, and I took it back to the boat so that we could eat for lunch.
Just raced across the island to try and get this fish into the marina, into the fridge as quickly as possible so it didn't go off. Jumped on like James Bond onto the dinghy, whizzed over to the boat, put it in the fridge, whizzed back, locked up the boat, and then jumped off. And just as I was getting towards the end of the pontoon, getting off, the marine guards arrived and were telling all the other people that had just parked after me they'd better get their boats off. Sorry about the noise. They'd better get their boats off because they're not allowed to park there. So I might have either just got away with that, or might even get a parking ticket. I don't know if there's such a thing. Might get a parking ticket on my dinghy when I get back. Let's have a look. Let's wait and see. Just heading down this little, it's quite, you couldn't really call it an alleyway, but I suppose it's an alleyway. It's quite wide, I'll show you. So it's quite wide. Got a lovely big building up here. But anyway, yeah, so just heading back to Puck now, who's hopefully going to be in the bar that I left her at, and we can go and get a nice bit of food in an air-conditioned place because it's way too hot here, and hopefully have a nice day.
Which we did, and then we went promptly back to our boat. When we got there, do you remember the coast guards that I said we'd missed out on just when I came back from the dinghy? Well, actually we didn't get away from them. What actually happened was they actually came to see us on our big boat. Not to talk about the dinghy, but to just say we were actually parked in an illegal spot. So we had to radio in and move Sawasdeekat from its original position over to this green area here. We were parked by the red spot. Turns out that's not allowed. So the next morning we were off anyway, so we set off.
This is Capo Pasero. nearly the end of the southern part of Sicily in Italy, and look at that lighthouse with the staircase going up. And now we sailing using goose wing, going downwind. Just got the police just checking on us that we are safe.
Yes, not tonight. We're going to anchor halfway there,
yeah.
and then tomorrow we get to Ragussa to the marina. I don't know if you can hear me because it's blowing a hoolie, but I don't know what this is. It looks like a centipede, but it might be a dragonfly. Hanging on to grim death in 17 knots of wind, so it's blowing a darn hooligan, and he's hanging on for grim death. How he got there, God only knows. Anyway, we're nearly there now, so hopefully when it's all calmed down he'll just fly off or fall off or whatever he does.
We got friends, jellyfish. I don't think we are going into the water today. Are we, darling?
Due to the jellyfish, we didn't go swimming here. But, well, this is called Correnti. And that bit there is, I think, the most southern point in the whole of Italy. So, some people sail round the Cape of Good Hope and the others go round Land's End, and this is us. We're sleeping here, right on the very tip of the southern part of Italy. So we're going to go around that bit and then slowly back north until we get to Ragussa, where we spend the next couple of weeks, so we can go back and see family.
Well, here we are in a fantastically hot marina in Ragussa, which is on the south side of Italy. Sicily as well, on the south side of Sicily. Our boat, Sawasdeekat, is just over there. I'll show you. So there she is, in her finest, and looking good in the marina there. And it's a lovely marina, a little bit empty in the middle of the summer because this is not a top tourist destination, but we've got some lovely little bars here, and the town is over that way, so I'll be going to have a look at that some of the time. But yeah, we've just had a lovely meal here, and we're just trying to find somewhere that isn't 50 degrees in heat, because it is ridiculously hot here. So here we are in Ragussa at night. Lots of these places are open until 2 o'clock, so whoever lives here, whoever visits here, is used to partying, that's for certain. But yeah, look, wow, lots going on. Lovely little square, little cafes, little shops, fantastic. It's all closed off to the cars, so people can just wander around with the kids, enjoying themselves. I think we're going to like being here. We learned fairly quickly that the public transport on Sicily was terrible, so what I had to do was to go all the way from Ragussa all the way up to the north to where we were going to fly home from, which was Palermo, just to collect a hire car that was near to the airport. Well, we made it to Ragussa bus station. This is their bus terminal. Not exactly huge, but never mind. You have to buy the tickets from a coffee shop down the road there, cash only. And we're going to just wait around and hopefully get the right bus to the airport. The road again, and this time we're off to Palermo. Then we've got to change again. At the moment I'm just winging it. I'm just following people with what looks like travel cases for the airport, but I've got no idea if I'm walking in the right direction. Well, it turns out that the next bus is actually a train. So, literally just sat down, doors are closing, and we're off. Now, I don't know if you've seen episode 13, but that was the episode where I hired a car before from a company called RecordGo. They upgraded me,
and the car turned out to be sabotaged by organised crime, and in all the confusion my mum lost her handbag and passport, etc., which was stolen from us. Anyway, this is me now picking up another car from RecordGo. Now, I haven't got it on video, but when I took this car back, they complained again and said that there was hairline scratches on the wing mirror. I couldn't even see them. I know I need glasses sometimes, but I couldn't even see the hairline scratches the man spoke about, but he wanted to charge me. It was only when I was moaning and groaning for half an hour did he eventually let me off. So buyer beware, watch out, because this company loves to take your money. Right, let's move on.
Outside temperature, 44.5 degrees it's out there. 44.5 degrees centigrade. Wowzers. That's hot.
Here we are in Modica. It's one of the heritage site because of its architect in a Baroque style. So it is very hot here. It's like 50 degrees inside the car. My God, I need to have a lot of ice now.
And we flew home so Pookie could do a food show.
So I'm taking you to the sea on our boat, surfing white horse wave to Sicily.
Apart from the food show, there was a trip to London and no less than 8 family and friends' birthdays to attend, including Pookie's, where I had commissioned a very special piece of art by Dr. Willard Wiggin in celebration of Pookie's time on MasterChef.
Rabbit and monkey. I born in the year of the rabbit. Oh,
That's yours.
oh my God, that's so lovely.
This is your gift.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that's amazing. What an amazing present. And he born in the year of the monkey. Oh, that's amazing.
Well, we'll leave Pookie here for her partying, and the next time you see us, we'll be back on the boat in Sicily. And don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, please do. And if you've liked this, please click like. Bye.